Welcome to our Lesson 7 of Introduction to IT for Business course. In the last lesson, we learned basic tools of Microsoft PowerPoint. Today, we will cover more advanced features of Microsoft PowerPoint related to animation, multimedia, action buttons, and so on.
Slide Master. There are three types of Slide Masters in PowerPoint: Slide Master, Handout Master, and Notes Master. The master creates global setting throughout your presentation, allowing you to make one change for all slides. Go to View, Slide Master. On the left-hand side of the screen, you will notice all layouts for a particular theme. This is where you change the settings for each slide layout or simply change the themes for the slide labeled 1 to change items universally in the presentation. For example, let's change the slide's background. Click on Background Style and choose the one. Slide Transitions. Slide transitions are used to add some style in how slides are changing. To add a slide transition to a presentation, click on the first slide in your presentation on the left-hand side of your screen. Click on the Transitions tab in the ribbon and click the drop-down menu to view more transitions. Slide transitions are above the Transitions to this slide text. Choose one transition to which you want to apply it. It is also available to add sound on transitions. You just click on the drop-down list and choose the one. Slide animations. Animation applied to text or objects in your presentation gives them sound or visual effects, including movement. You can use animation to focus on important points, to control the flow of information, and to increase viewer interest in your presentation. First, select the text or object you want to animate. Second, go to Animation tab in the Animations group and select the animation effect from Animate list. You can see that animations start to work when you are in presentation mode. By clicking Animation pane on the right-hand side of the screen, you can notice all animation applied on that specific slide. Click on one animation and you can see more options. The timing of the animation effects can be modified. Choices include: first, start on click, which means animation begins when you click on the slide. Second, start with previous. This means that animation effect will begin at the same time as the previous effect. Third, start after previous. Animation effect begins immediately after the previous effect finishes playing. If you want to change duration, direction, or speed, go to Effect Options. To gain more control over how and when effects are applied, you can create and apply custom animation. You can apply more than one animation on single object. so you can make a line fly in and then make it fly out. First, select the object you want to animate. Go to Animation tab in the Animations group and select Custom Animation. Third, click Add Animation or Add Effect button and select an effect. Fourth, there are 4 types of effects. First, entrance, used to make object enter the scene. Second, emphasis. This is used to add an effect to object already visible on the screen. Exit is used to make object leave the screen. And motion paths is used to make object move in a specified pattern. Incorporating multimedia. PowerPoint allows you to insert sound or movie clips into your presentations. To prevent possible problems with links, it is a good idea to copy the sounds or videos into the same folder as your presentation before they're added to the presentation. On the Insert tab in the Media group, click the arrow under Audio. Choose one from Audio in my PC or Record Audio. Use the features available in Sound Tools tab to customize your sound options, like adjusting the volume. The tab appears only when the sound click is selected. On the Insert tab in the Media group, click the arrow under Video. Select one of the 2 options. Use the features available in Video Tools tab to customize your sound options, for example, to loop the movie. Let's insert the video on this slide. To make video loop, go to Playback tab and select the Loop Until Stop checkbox. Adding action buttons. Action buttons allow you to control the sequencing of the slides in a slideshow. Action buttons also can be used to direct the user back to a previous slide or forward to the next slide, or to go directly to the first or last slide or anywhere in between. In the Insert ribbon illustration group, click on the Shapes icon to show the menu of shapes. From the Shapes Action Buttons panel, click the one you want. Let's do this on this sample. On the first slide, there will be only one action button to the next slide. On the second slide, you will add 2 action buttons forward and back. And on the third slide, there will be 3 buttons: forward, back, and home action buttons. Custom presentations. Another way to suppress slides in a presentation is to create a custom slideshow. Go to the Slideshow tab. Select Custom Slideshow. Click Custom Shows New. Type a name in the slideshow name box. Add slides you want to add to the slideshow. Click Back on the Custom Slideshow button. You will see the slideshow name in the drop-down box. Select the slideshow and it will run just the slides you selected. However, to save the custom slideshow, click on the Setup Slideshow button. Click Custom Slideshow and select the presentation in the drop-down menu. Select From and To Slides. Recording slideshow. If you are not presenting in person, you can record your slides. On the Slideshow tab, in the Setup group, click Record Slideshow. There you can start to record slides and your voice with video on or off. You can write on the very slide to emphasize certain points during the recording. And you can also see the notes you made for that slide. So to actually record the presentation, you press the record button. And you start telling about this slide. Then you press to the next slide, and so on. When you finished making your presentation, you press Stop button, in which case the replay button gets activated. You press Replay button to review your video. Tips for running presentations. As a bonus topic for lesson number 7. Tip 1. Start strong. The audience will give you merely 2-3 minutes to engage them, so don't waste that time. Tip 2. Tell the audience when you are going to have a question and answer session, at any time throughout the presentation or only at the end. Tip 3. As you navigate through the slides, pause as each slide appears, thus giving the audience a chance to read and digest the slide before you start talking. Your speech should amplify the slide content. You should never read a slide to the audience. Tip 4. Utilize PowerPoint's highlighting and pen features to emphasize a point. While presenting, Right-click and choose Pointer options. Arrow is the default option. Laser pointer helps you to draw attention of your audience to a certain point on the slide. Pen allows you to draw on the slide. Highlighter allows you to draw with thick pen. Ink color allows you to change the color of your drawing tool.
Tip 5. To refocus the audience's attention on you instead of your slide, use the B button on keyboard to turn screen black or W button to turn screen white. Press the button again to return to your slide. In this lesson, we have covered some of the advanced features of Microsoft PowerPoint. Now, you can do much more beyond a simple presentation, like creating slideshow, adding animations and transitions, incorporating multimedia, and so on. Also, we have given several useful tips on how to run your presentations. Thank you for your attention. We will have our Q&A session during our lessons. Please check your timetable. If you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, please feel free to email them to me. Thank you very much. Bye for now.